What's going on, you guys? Hailing from the East, it is your boy Dana Beast 94 here, coming back at you with another collection review, and this time we have the complete set of ECW Unreleased. Took me a while to get these together. I finally can say I have the entire ECW catalog of DVDs from WWE Home Video, so I figured, hey, why not? And surprisingly, ECW Unreleased Volume 3 was probably the easiest to obtain. As I had picked that up at Ken's Cards just almost a year ago with the DVD Freak, and I paid $15. That DVD right now sells for about maybe like $40. I've seen a buyer put it online out there for maybe about $80. So I'm going to keep it sealed, so forgive me if I don't open and basically showcase the entire inside when it comes to the disc art and the case. So let's get started. First one came out in 2012, ECW Unreleased, and probably by far the best out of the three. So I think if they just would have made one ECW Unreleased, that would have been fine. So here is the spine. Let that focus a little bit. As you can see Taz and Tommy Dreamer on the spine there. Pretty cool feature. And then it tells you some of the matches on the back from the birthplace in South Philly. And here are some of the matches that are included. You got Sabu versus Taz, Barely Legal. Pretty much content that we've already seen from home video releases from WWE. So, ECW World Heavyweight Championship match. Shane Douglas versus Bam Bam Bigelow. This was from November to Remember in 97. Got Tommy Dreamer versus Raven. ECW Television Championship match between Rob Van Dam and Jerry Lynn. They always put on some banger matches. Then you have Mike Awesome versus Masato Tanaka. So pretty much stuff that we're already familiar with. I mean, obviously this was prior to the WWE Network being released. But if you guys have ECW One Night Stand from 2006 with the Taz and Sabu match, you know, like I said, that's pretty much content that they've already put out prior to this release. So let's open this up. And you have the disc artwork. The Blu-ray disc artwork is different from the DVD disc artwork, because if you get the 3-disc set, pretty much the discs spell out ECW. So disc 1 would be E, C would be 2, W would be 3, etc. So pretty much the inside, as you can see, if you guys want to pause and check out the match listings. Very cool Dean Malenko 2 Cold Scorpio match versus Taz and Eddie Guerrero. I think that's the same match Taz broke his neck. Couple Guerrero Malenko matches, so that's cool. And then we have the second disc. Let me get there. As we can see, RVD versus Jerry Lynn, Taz and Tommy Dreamer and Just Incredible, Rhino and Sandman. And I pretty much got this for the Blu-ray exclusives. Tommy Dreamer versus Superfly Jimmy Snuka. And then you have, I think that's Terry Funk versus Sabu versus Shane Douglas from 94. So, pre-Extreme era, somewhat. But that's cool. So let me get this disc back in there. Forgive me for the quality of this video, guys. I am not professional. I'm just a YouTuber. Going on a year later, 2013, WWE decides, hey, let's release Volume 2. Which, this was okay, but it definitely didn't live up to the first one. And I love the purple on this. So, definitely a draw for me because I like purple. And then you have RVD and Awesome and Rhino in the back. Over 20 matches. Look at that. Tommy Dreamer versus the Tasmaniac. Cactus Jack versus Terry Funk. Sabu versus Chris Jericho from 96. I didn't think Jericho was still with the company at that time, but okay. Learn something new every day. Shane Douglas versus Al Snow for the ECW World Heavyweight Championship. And then you got Chris Candido and Lance Storm versus Sabu and Robbie and Dam. And we're going to open up this inside. And pretty much the same concept here if you were to get the Blu-ray edition of this set. So, very nice artwork for the discs. And then, like I said, if you guys want to pause and look at this, I'll probably go over some of these. Is that Terry Funk and Arn Anderson versus Sabu and Bobby Eaton? That's random. Still got some Guerrero stuff on here with Malenko. Raven versus Tommy Dreamer. Sabu, Chris Jericho. And then second disc. And this pretty much comes with the Blu-ray exclusives. As we can see here, 911 versus Doink the Clown, or Born Again as he was known as. I think this was prior to his Born Again gimmick. This was the original Doink the Clown, Matthew Bourne. What else do we have here? Terry Funk versus Raven versus Stevie Richards versus the Sandman in a four-way dance. Dudley's versus Public Enemy. Tommy Dreamer versus Lance Storm. Super Crazy versus Yoshihiro Tajiri. And a lot of good other matches. So like I said, if you guys want to pause and take a look at this, by all means. And then WWE said, hey, let's unrelease or release a unreleased third set of ECW. That came out in 2015. The spine's different as it showcased the new WWE logo that debuted last year when presenting the WWE Network. So this one's brand new sealed, so I'm not going to open this. But for some of you guys that own the DVD versions of these copies, you guys already know what the DVD art looks like, as I explained before earlier. And this one's hosted by Joey Styles and 2/3 of the Blue World Order. To me, maybe the worst one of this set, but yeah, it's not so bad. I wish I had a match listing for you guys, but that's my fault for not being prepared for this. That's the spine. So, not bad. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to hit that like button, leave your comments in the comment section down below, and subscribe, especially if you're going to be watching my videos and you're not subscribed. What are you doing? Hit that button. And until next time, guys, Dan the Beast 94 signing off.